Just a short distance from the forest of skyscrapers in the heart of Seoul, a magical alleyway appears where time seems to have stood still. Right next to the sounds of machinery and hammers echoing from metalworking shops, a space filled with the fragrant aroma of coffee accompanied by sophisticated music is situated. This is Mullae Creative Village, where the past and present, industry and art of the Mullae Neighborhood Park area coexist like a miracle. It is recommended to start the tour at Mullae Neighborhood Park. It is a space where you can feel a sense of tranquility in the city center while walking along a path through dense trees before entering the rough ironworks alley. Mulladong was formerly an area where textile factories were clustered, serving as a center of modern and contemporary industry, so much so that there is a theory that its name originated from the word for spinning wheel. Ironworks moved in to replace the textile industry, and recently, artists have settled here, transforming the neighborhood into a new cultural hub. It is the perfect place to take a walk while reflecting on the neighborhood's history of transformation. Upon entering the alley, the first thing that catches your eye are the artworks hidden throughout the street. In particular, sculptures utilizing discarded iron parts or welding masks have established themselves as a symbolic element unique to Mullae Creative Village, rarely seen in other areas. A steel horse sculpture I stumbled upon while walking breathed life into the otherwise bleak asphalt street. The colorful graffiti and unique signboards adorning the walls of the maze-like narrow alleys turned every spot into an excellent photo zone. The reason Mullae Creative Village attracts the attention of the younger generation lies in its spatial transformation that defies conventional wisdom. The cafes and restaurants here, which have recently emerged as hot spots, do not demolish the existing ironworks buildings, but instead actively utilize their frameworks and rough textures as interior design elements. While preserving the rustic concrete exterior and rusty iron gates as they were, the interior was transformed into a sophisticated lounge, showcasing an aesthetic of striking contrast. As you browse the sentimental shops nestled between the red brick buildings bearing the marks of time, you naturally come to experience the true meaning of urban regeneration, which adds new value rather than erasing the old. With high ceilings and neat furniture, you can experience both a sense of coolness and comfort. Although the entire space is visible at a glance, it feels as though distinct zones are established, allowing you to choose a seating area that suits your preference. Lothar Mullae is a space where the rugged industrial atmosphere characteristic of Mulladong coexists with modern sophistication, and its key feature is that it gives the impression of a luxury furniture showroom. Utilizing the site of a former climbing gym converted from a factory, it boasts ceilings much higher than typical cafes. Thanks to the sense of openness provided by the high ceilings, you can experience a relaxed atmosphere without feeling cramped, even in the heart of the city. The furniture and space design brand was in charge of the design, placing furniture and lighting of different designs at each table. The sophisticated furniture arrangement, reminiscent of interior design magazines or showrooms, provides visitors with visual enjoyment and inspiration. Rugs and mats were placed on the floor to ensure that each seating area feels independent, even within the spacious hall. In contrast to the dilapidated factory complex feel of the exterior, the clean and sophisticated interior elegantly reinterprets the unique, raw charm of Mullae. Selected lighting fixtures create a cozy atmosphere, while natural light from the large windows during the day adds a warm touch. As its name suggests, St. Rust is one of the cafes that most quintessentially showcases the unique ironworks vibe of Mullae. Its most distinctive feature is that it preserves the identity of an old ironworks while reinterpreting it in a sophisticated way. It creates a vintage atmosphere where time seems to have stopped through rusted steel frames and weathered wall finishes. By leaving the walls and ceiling in their raw, unprocessed concrete state, it emphasizes a raw, unrefined feel. St. Rust aims for a dark and heavy atmosphere rather than a bright and cheerful cafe. The overall lighting is kept low, and lighting is concentrated only on tables or specific sculptures to give the space a sense of depth. The combination of dark-toned interior and warm, incandescent lighting creates the feeling of being in a secret hideout or a bar. Balance was achieved by placing heavy wooden furniture that contrasts with the cold metal. A large wooden table placed in the center of the space adds weight and warmth to an area that might otherwise appear cold. The arrangement of antique furniture and accessories evokes the traces of time. A large roasting machine is directly exposed inside the cafe. The sight of the machine in operation serves as an interior design element, completing the narrative of Mullae as a workshop or factory. Bossa Nova Coffee Roasters Mullae is a space born from the meeting of a famous specialty coffee brand originating in Gangneung and the industrial heritage of Mullae. It possesses a charm distinct from Lother Mullae or St. Rust. The exterior and framework of the massive red brick building, formerly used as an ironworks, have been preserved intact. As a large-scale cafe rarely seen in Mullae, it boasts an exceptional sense of openness. With its high ceilings, exposed steel structures, and rough walls, it most magnificently expresses the factory vibe that is a distinctive local characteristic of Mullae. The first floor consists of a roasting room and a counter, while the second floor features a spacious seating area. The second floor, in particular, is ideal for photography due to the excellent natural light streaming in through the floor-to-ceiling windows. There is a rooftop overlooking the low factory roofs of Mullae, allowing you to enjoy coffee outdoors and experience the unique atmosphere of the neighborhood on nice days. Chongsandong is a neighborhood located in Gyeongno-gu, Seoul, possessing two unique faces, a cliff village and the mecca of Korea's garment industry. While Mullae is a meeting point of ironworks and art, Chongsandong is a neighborhood where an intense life atop steep hills coexists with dazzling views of Seoul. During the Japanese colonial period, this was a quarry where stones were extracted to build the old Seoul Station and City Hall. After liberation, homeless people gathered around this abandoned quarry to live, forming the unique cliff village seen today. The steep stairs and maze-like alleys preserve the sentiment of the common people of modern and contemporary Korea so well that they served as the backdrop for the movie Parasite. Since the 1970s, it has led the Korean sewing industry by handling clothing production at Dongdaemun Peace Market. At its peak, there were over 3,000 factories, and even today, about 1,000 small-scale sewing factories are still operating with a DRR sound. A place to live, and simultaneously a place to make. The fast rhythm of Korea's fashion industry did not originate from afar. It is a history that grew right here in this alley, at the fingertips of people. Recently, Chongsandong is emerging as Seoul's most neutral destination, with stylish spaces created by renovating old buildings. Located at the edge of a sheer cliff, it is the best viewpoint, offering a panoramic view of the Naksan Fortress Wall and downtown Seoul. Cafe Nakta in Chongsandong is situated atop a cliff that was formerly a quarry, boasting an unrivaled view overlooking downtown Seoul. With floor-to-ceiling windows, the cafe offers excellent views of Dongdaemun in the city center. The scenery is particularly famous during sunset. The second floor of the building is a cafe space, and the third floor operates as an outdoor terrace-style rooftop observation deck, offering a wide-open view. It is a uniquely shaped building built on a sheer cliff, and the structure involves taking an elevator from the entrance on the first floor to the cafe floor. When you climb the cliff alley in Chongsandong, suddenly feels warm and inviting. Instead of the glittering skyline of high-rise buildings, the layers of roofs, windows, and signs stacked upon one another are old yet endearing. Because the view comes from a spot that was created by life itself, rather than a viewing platform designed for observation, your eyes linger longer. Far removed from sophisticated staging, this unbalanced landscape is precisely what creates the balance of Chongsandong. Upon it, spaces with a youthful sensibility are quietly seeping in. Chongsandong is not a place where an old neighborhood has become young. It is a place where young people have begun to recognize the tactile sensation of time. That sensation does not pass by like an ambiguous trend, but lingers firmly in the heart like the cross-section of a rock face.